we're going live now?
Yeah.
Here, I could probably pull it up too.
Because we're live, so go ahead.
Okay, cool. Welcome everybody. Whether you're joining us live or watching the video, welcome to the College's 9 to 10 YouTube channel. I'm Sean. I am a programs assistant with the Activities Office.
I'm Megan, also a programs assistant with the College 9 to 10 Activities Office.
And today we are doing a live tier list ranking of Halloween candy / snacks. And yeah, it's gonna be, there might be some hot takes. There might be some gimmies or some things that you may disagree with and or agree with. But yeah, we're just socially distancing on Halloween. And disclaimer, we have already been in contact with each other for like a fair amount of time. So
we're in each other's quarantine bubbles.
Yeah, we are practicing social distancing. But thank you so much for joining us on this social distance Halloween journey. And with that, do you have anything to add? You want to add, Megan?
I don't think so. I think we can jump right into it.
I do want to add one more disclaimer. So, as you could probably tell, this is a lot of Halloween candy and cookies, but all of this candy and snacks will be like eaten, so this stuff is not going to go to waste.
Yeah, definitely.
So don't worry about that. But with that being said, I think we can get started. Actually, it's like, before we get started, I just want to say that there's going to be 2 sections of this. The first section is going to consist of us trying each of the snacks on the table here. And then afterwards, we're going to swap over to the computer.
The creation station.
And then we're going to we're going to create a digital tier list of that, of our rankings here. So with that, we can go ahead and get started. I'm gonna keep a note of like where we put our
the initial impressions. Yeah, for sure.
I'm also gonna turn the music down just a little bit, just in case. I also wanted to check the bit rate, but I think...
It looks like we're good.
Okay, cool. Sweet!
Awesome. So, where are we starting?
I think... So, what do you think is the least sweet on this table?
Least?
The least sweet.
I want to say Whoppers or peanut M&Ms.
Okay, so I feel like we start with those.
And then we build our way up.
Slowly but surely build our way up to like...
I feel that.
The deadliest like sugar, you know?
Okay.
So
I feel it.
Let's start with the peanut M&Ms.
Sure. How about you start with this, because having a little unboxing section, and I'll open these up then.
Got it. Okay.
So Sean, how was your day today?
My day was chill. We woke up, you know, I was like, wow, today is Halloween already. It's the 31st. This month honestly went by so fast. And we're this much closer to, 2021. It's 2020, right? Yeah. We're that much closer to the next year. It just feels crazy. Like, never would I have thought that I'd be entering another year in a quarantine. Right? But that's okay.
That's okay.
Because without the quarantine, we wouldn't be able to put on cool stuff like this.
So, trying our hand at digital content. It's super fun. Yeah. Okay. This one doesn't have a bag on the inside. I wasn't sure if that does, because some of these have bags on the insides of the boxes.
This does not have a bag on it.
Okay, rad. So you want to start with those then?
Yeah. Okay, we'll start with this one. So if you want to take a couple of...
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, I have a lot of shit. I'll take 2.
Okay. Thanks, Sean.
So I gave you 5.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Does the color we choose say anything about us? I chose blue. Because I had 2 of them in my hand.
I had a yellow one. You know, this is definitely like a staple, like candy.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Do you prefer these over normal M&Ms? Because sorry, world, we don't have normal M&Ms. They did not have theater boxes.
I would say, if you're not allergic, then yeah, I prefer peanut M&Ms over regular M&Ms any day.
Well, there's our first hot take because
How
Sean is wrong. I
that
disagree.
Is not a hot take.
I disagree with his opinion.
Go ahead. What do you prefer? The regular M&Ms or
prefer the normal M&Ms because I feel like the mouthfeel, the smaller size is more satisfying. I don't know. It's not great chocolate, but maybe having nuts in it makes me feel like I'm trying to be healthy, and I just want the sugar in my system so quickly that I don't want any like questionably healthy stuff to buffer its capacity to spike my insulin.
What? Okay. Okay, yeah.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, cheers to that. We'll clink. Okay. So, just for a general like a preemptive like ranking, what are you feeling on the tier list for this one?
I feel like this will be middle of the pack for me.
Middle? Okay, definitely. So, I'm leaning more towards the top just because it's like I feel like it's a staple. It's like a basic. You know, it comes in everyone's top.
Everyone's had them. Everyone generally likes them.
You know what? Middle. Okay. And then we'll go on to the Whopper.
The Whoppers. So Sean and I haven't actually eaten any of most of these, at least the ones that we bought for the stream. But here you go. We also haven't been talking to each other at length about our opinions on this. This is one that you're not mad about. Like, not crazy about. Not.
Like I enjoy, I don't enjoy it too much.
Yeah. Or at least that's what I understood.
Yeah, so with, what is this, a Milk Dud or a Whopper?
This is a Whopper. He also thought Milk Duds and Whoppers were the same thing, and thought Reese's Pieces and Reese's Cups were the same thing.
Let me explain. So, if you look at this, right? Milk Duds and Whoppers, they're both like milk ball like things, right? But one has caramel. Other than that, there's no difference.
I see it. It's just that I'm clumsy and I'm also easily startled. Okay. I mean, I'm reading it and yes, there's milk in it, but for me, this is not it's just the name. I don't think this is milk centric in flavor.
Okay, well, I haven't had Milk Duds ever. I'm not gonna lie.
Well then.
But I know that the milk flavor is definitely a central thing in Whoppers.
For Whoppers,
because it's powdered. It's
milk powder.
Milk. Yeah.
Oh, I just had one that was gross.
So right now, I would say that the Whoppers are definitely mid to low tier. You know, at least right now.
Yeah. For me, I personally like Whoppers, so these are mid to mid high. But I just had a really bad one, so I'll stick this in the middle. It was a chewy Whopper. That's not acceptable.
A chewy Whopper.
That's unacceptable. Who makes these?
So,
is it Hershey? It is Hershey. Hershey, I need to have a talk with you.
I'll put it in the middle for now.
Yeah.
And then we'll really go into length. So, do you want to keep the
ones that we've already tried?
The ones that we've done. You want to put those
on the side.
On the side, something.
You can stack it up in front. Yeah, we'll just... Yeah. It'll keep going.
Okay.
I think
so then,
maybe we should try the Reese's Pieces, because you haven't had those.
Yeah. So, I won't lie. You can open that.
Not a peanut butter fan.
Yeah, not a peanut butter fan. I like nut butters. But
not
when it comes
candy?
to sandwiches, like I'll be like, oh, let me get some like almond butter or something, right? I don't know if I'm in like the minority of folks when I say I like almond butter more than peanut butter. But I just feel like peanut butter is not a candy like
it shouldn't be an ingredient type thing.
Yeah. It's like an M&M.
Yeah. The concept is exactly the same as an M&M, but it's just peanut butter. To indicate the difference between us, you see his face. I took like a palmful. I really like Reese's Pieces. But I will say, back in the day when I was younger, I did not like peanut butter at all because my brother liked peanut butter and that just wouldn't fly with me. Mm-hmm. What are your opinions on this?
Okay. If this is like an M&M, why is it not just an M&M? Like, I bit into it expecting chocolate, but that's not chocolate.
Indeed, 'tis not, sir.
That is not chocolate. That's I'm gonna assume that that's like higher on your tier list.
Yeah, but I can level with you.
Okay. Well, we'll go mid high for that one.
Okay.
Reese's Pieces. Also, I saw a video. I saw a TikTok. There was someone who was like, when people pronounce Reese's
it's versus
not
Reese's. Yeah.
It's not Reese's Pieces, because like Reese's rhymes with pieces.
Yes.
Right? So why would you say Reese's Pieces, right?
Yeah.
And it's
Reese as a name, Reese possessive.
Clearly, it's
Reese's.
possessive. They're like the pieces belong to Reese, right? So that's not ridiculous, but it's like Reese's Pieces.
I heard this in like another video. It was about law actually, where someone was saying, "Well, isn't it just a matter of semantics?" And someone's like, "Isn't law all about semantics?" And like we're going into the same thing right now with this Reese's conversation.
It's about the meaning. It's about the meaning that the communities that we serve and are part of put to those
absolutely
those meanings. You know, it's an abstract concept, really.
But if they say Reese's, they're wrong.
If they say Reese's, they're wrong. You heard it here.
Hot take.
I agree with that. So, okay. I think next, I think we should.
Let's pick something that you like, or at least you are more favorable towards.
We'll go for the haichu then.
Okay. So I did say in passing to Sean earlier that I feel like, in comparison to the other things we have on the table, this might end up lower on the ranking. That was just a speculative guess. I'm not sure, but it's also been a long time since I've had a haichu, so maybe it'll strike some nostalgic memories in mind. Did we both grab strawberry?
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, perfect. So. That is so good. That is so good. It is so hard to beat. It is so hard to beat haichu. Like, it's like Laffy Taffy, but not disgusting. You know?
Laffy Taffy is always super hard. Mm-hmm. Like, I've never had like Laffy Taffy and Airheads. Like, they're always obnoxiously hard. Like, they're gonna pull your teeth out.
Yeah.
But then there's like the other end where it's like soft water taffy, where it's super soft and it gets stuck in your teeth. Mm-hmm. But this is like right in the middle, nicely.
A good in between. How do you feel about like the flavor? Like, do you like that kind of artificial strawberry flavor?
So here's the thing. Apparently, like when it comes to Japanese sweets, these aren't like quote unquote artificial flavors, as in like it tastes like this flavor is just what fruit tastes like in Japan. It's not like how we have banana flavor that doesn't at all taste like banana. But allegedly, this is just how fruit tastes in Japan. It just tastes delicious. But now that I'm chewing it and I'm warming it up in my mouth, starting to do the saltwater taffy thing,
where it gets annoying and like stuff.
It's like getting stringy in my mouth, and I don't know.
I will agree with you. I will agree with you on that. But maybe I don't think we got a pack with mangoes. But did we?
I think it's just
it's green apple and
grape.
Oh, no.
Because they have like the tropical mix one that has like
the mango and like I think a pineapple flavor.
Yeah.
But yeah. Where on the tier list?
Right now, I'd say like
mid-low.
Mid-high.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
We're not at S tier yet.
Not at S tier yet, but no, definitely not at S tier.
Awesome.
But we're
on the brighter side.
Yeah.
So since we're on the brighter side, I want to choose something that Sean thinks he'll hate. I saw these at the store and I had to choose them. So these are pumpkin pie flavored marshmallows. They also sound maybe not disgusting because I haven't tried them yet, but sounds interesting. Sean was automatically disgusted when he heard about these.
Those look disgusting. Like, they just look gross, you know? Like,
what do you mean?
Like, how, like, okay, so it's pumpkin pie flavored marshmallow, but, well, it's not marshmallow, it's smashmallow.
Smashmallows.
Now, I like
smells
pie.
like leftover corn in a dirty gym sock.
Is it?
Tell me it doesn't.
Well, I wouldn't know what that smells like. you might have just exposed yourself there. But like, I can't say I don't know what that smells like. I don't even remember what you just said, honestly. But okay, yeah, sure.
It's very cute and it's like fluffy
it looks
and
really
nice.
It's like it's half white and it's half pink. I don't know if you can really like see that. Maybe we could like
maybe we could do a close up. A close up moment.
A close up moment. I can't even see if that's popping up on the.
We'll see. We'll figure. We'll fix it in post.
But
One thing I will note, it's kind of sticking on my hands, which is kind of a knock against
it does get
marshmallow.
Annoying, yeah.
But yeah, like you can't even see it at all. It's so like
bright.
Yeah, it's super bright. I do not like the texture of these whatsoever.
No, I don't like the texture at all, no. But the flavor is not...
like chewing on a Tempur-Pedic mattress. Me with the analogies and comparisons today. On point, ladies and gents.
I can't even like think about like what I can bounce off at right now.
But I feel like as a snack, I wouldn't eat this by itself, but I feel like if you had this on top of like a cinnamony hot cocoa or like a white hot chocolate, that would be
so it's definitely concept. Not. That is such a good concept. Okay, yeah, because I won't lie, the flavor is like not.
It's
that
quite
bad.
Nice.
I was gonna say like pumpkin pie on like my list of like my tier list of pies, which is separate. Maybe I'll get that later. But on a tier list of pies, pumpkin pie is definitely like towards the bottom for me. But that is like not bad. It's weird on its own, but definitely it could complement something else. So like I guess I'll go mid-low for now, just because as an alone snack. What is that?
I'll say upper, lower, middle.
Gotcha.
Yes. That's a reference to The Simpsons, by the way. As Homer says, like...
I don't know.
Well, there's an episode where Homer is, like, trying different jobs, and he's like, blah, 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 upper, high... Like, our family is upper, lower, middle class, which just means you're middle of the middle class.
Yeah.
Cameron, I have tried the Kasugai gummies. They are amazing. Yeah. But they were the reason why they're not on the table is because it's not like a Halloween snack, but they are delicious. Have you ever had them?
No, I have no idea what those are.
Yeah, so if you go to Safeway in like the Asian ingredient section, they have those gummies that are in the foil pouches, and they have like a strawberry flavor or watermelon flavor. Yeah, it's those ones. Maybe next time we go to Safeway.
Wait, the ones that you like rip open, like they have a lychee flavor.
Yeah.
Okay, I love those. It
has such an interest. Like the flavor is so good, but the texture is really interesting for a gummy. It's not like gummy in the way that Western
it doesn't feel
gummies
sticky
are.
On the outside. It feels like it's like almost powdery on the outside.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. 100%. I agree. Those are good gummies. Kind of expensive at the at Safeway.
Yeah, they're like up to $2 a package of like 8. What was the face?
It feels funny. But yeah, now we're going on to the Milk Duds because I want to make sure that we have enough time. Because we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're 5 in. I think we have 17 candies.
Yeah.
But so what's the thing about like a Milk Dud? Is like the caramel on the outside?
No, the caramel is on the inside. It's a chewy caramel coated in chocolate. One knock against it for me is
which are Milk Duds.
Yeah. Well, let's say 2. I'm not digging the sticking to my teeth thing, but also
that's caramel though.
Yeah, I guess. This is gonna be a very niche critique, but I live in a post-industrial society, and these are not regular shapes. I do not appreciate that. If I wanted something that was artisan and lumpy and like molded by like a Danish elf, I would have went to a place for that.
Like where they shot like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
You know, maybe there's a gift shop. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. See, now I'm thinking of like Disneyland where like the Winnie the Pooh rides are, where they have like Tinker Tails and stuff. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm imagining now.
I will say, okay, I like it. I like how it tastes because I like caramel. But what about Milk Duds is like so special? Like, what's the point of the chocolate? Because I feel like I got through the chocolate so fast that I don't even remember
tasting the chocolate. I feel that.
So what's the point of that if I can just buy like a caramel hard candy, right? I'm gonna say this one's definitely a mid, like an actual mid.
Like maybe straight middle in the pack.
Maybe like if anything, it's one down from like mid, but definitely like in the middle somewhere.
I'm putting it mid-low for now.
Okay. Next.
I want to see. Say what?
I chose that one.
Okay. I want to see if we're gonna get some controversial opinions. He made a face, ladies and gents.
They saw. I was like,
So, tell me about your relationship with mint chocolate flavored confections and desserts.
I'm not the biggest fan of mint chocolate.
Okay.
Some people might think that's a hot take.
As in the way that I am interrogating him about this, you know my stance.
Yeah, I think mint and chocolate. The only thing that I will have mint and chocolate with is like maybe ice cream, but like I just don't think the two go together well. That's a hot take. That's a very hot take.
Yeah, that's okay. I know it's a very polarizing flavor combination. I remember liking mint candies a lot when I was younger. I realized it's because they have so much sugar in them, like obnoxious amounts of sugar, even compared to other candies. Cameron said this is mint slander. But yeah, I thought I would like this more than I did.
It tastes like... Okay, so it kind of just melted in my mouth.
I think this has the same problem as the Milk Duds, where the mint and the chocolate don't combine with each other.
Well,
the ratio is off.
Yeah. So it's like, what's the point of like there wasn't a lasting impression of the chocolate, right?
Yeah, there's just so much sugar in the mint component that you can't taste the chocolate.
Yeah, I feel that. Man, that is just so weird. It's like it just like I thought it was gonna be like somewhat of a crunchy thing,
but it's just like
soft.
Just soft. I kind of dig that in a way.
I'm gonna mark that. I don't know about you, but I'm marking that on the low.
On the low side, I was gonna put it mid-low because I'm a person that likes mint.
So with that,
I have to add a little bit of chaos into this. That's why I chose these and the junior mints.
Okay, but those actually.
You thought they were disgusting.
I thought they were disgusting at first.
At first, before we tried them.
But they do, like, they low-key taste pretty good. And like you said, you brought up, it's like, they would probably go really good on some type of, like,
on something else.
Like hot chocolate or a tea even. Or maybe, like, even on top of a pie, right?
Mm-hmm.
But not bad. Okay. Let's go with... We'll do candy corn next. Let's do candy corn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
how do you feel about candy corn, Megan?
I quite like candy corn actually. I don't know. There's just something charming about it, like the look, and like I don't know, there's something about it that I just dig. It's like sweet and creamy in a way. It's just
man.
It's like 100% sugar. Maybe like 95% sugar and 5% gelatin.
I will say that before like we started this, in like the prep towards trying this candy and doing the whole tier listing thing, I kind of went on like a small sugar purge because of all the sugar that
because we knew that we would be eating excessive amounts of sugar today.
Like, I've already had... I don't even know. I'm sure this is, like, more than my regular daily intake of sugar.
It has to be.
Oh, man. This is tea, by the way. You saw me make it. But, yeah. It tastes very, like, generic. You know? Like, when I think, like, candy sweets, that's, like, such a generic, plain... boring flavor, you know?
Like there's no like nuance to it. It's very much just sugar. I think this is basically the same as like fondant that goes on cakes, but they just like process it in a different way.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Something about it is so charming to me. It screams Halloween.
I think, you know, for me, I'm gonna say that one is also a mid, just because like.
It's very run of the mill.
Yeah.
Nothing like crazy.
Yeah, nothing
special.
crazy. Nothing too like bad about it though. You know.
Yeah, I'll level with you on that.
That being said, I don't like it. I don't like it, but
so in concept it would be low, but since it's spooky.
Yeah, it gets spooky points. You know.
Yeah, spooky points. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm wearing lipstick, so I put my drink in a cup. But then I just started drinking from the bottle. I don't understand. I don't understand what I'm doing today. I'm trying.
Okay, so you can go next.
List.
Yeah, you can go next.
Time to add a little bit more chaos. We're going with the licorice.
You wanna talk a little bit about these ones? Because someone watching this might be like,
no,
it doesn't look
I don't.
Like licorice. Are these all licorice?
So when we went to Safeway, we were looking for something that was licorice-y. We found Good and Plenty's, but since we had so much stuff on the table, we did kind of categorize things a little bit more succinctly so we wouldn't have huge overlaps between different snacks. So anyway, when we went to Safeway, we found these. They're called assorted licorice. So all of them are similar-ish.
Like, I was trying to find like actual like black licorice,
black
like
licorice
black and red
bites.
licorice, but I could not for the life of me
Oh
find
gosh, this
any.
is terrible.
Oh man.
Oh man.
I'm gonna assume that this is black licorice, by the way.
Yeah. I wouldn't have done that. Oh gosh.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, it gets bitter. Oh. I've never had a usually.
Ugh. Ugh. That's like.
I will say this is probably on like the higher end of licorice because it tastes herbal and bitter, and usually like licorice candies are very sweet and they're just chewy.
I can't stop making a face.
So this reminds me of back.
Ew.
I was
Ew.
yeah, exactly. So when I was younger, like I got sick with something, and my mom took me to like a traditional Vietnamese Chinese apothecary. And what they do at those types of stores is they have like jars and bins of dried goods. Sometimes it's dried seafood, it's dried tree bark, dehydrated tangerine pills, and they will like make a concoction for you, and you go home and you brew it, you boil it, and you drink that as tea, and that's your medicine. The only way I could get it down is to put literally like into like a cup of water, like, or of the tea like this. I'd have to put like a third a cup of honey. That's what this reminds me of.
That is so specific.
That's very.
I don't have anything like as like in depth or like reasoning to back mine up.
It just doesn't taste good.
Just tastes gross. Like.
That's valid too. That is. I'm going to put the rest of this in this high chew wrapper because I do not want any more of that.
I feel like kind of. I really shouldn't have like.
When you went all in there.
I went all in.
I want to see if the other ones are different. This one has like nonpareils on the outside, and it's clear.
That was not pleasant.
This is a gummy, but it's just bad. It's like very hard. Like I can't bite through it.
Okay, so
this one is manageable, but it also does taste like chewing on a star anise pod.
Okay.
But I like that. That's like, to me, this is what licorice is supposed to taste like anisey type of flavor.
Yeah.
So this one I can level with.
Okay, so
but the black licorice, in general, this cup is a cup of bad.
I'm gonna put this on the low on mine.
Yeah.
That might be our.
That might be dead last.
Our first for sure like tier listing at.
Very much towards the bottom.
Very bottom. But I don't know. We'll see if there's anything less deserving.
Yeah.
of a good rank.
Thinking.
So, let's see. I think next.
Oh gosh, sparkling water makes it taste worse. Quick, pick something.
Here, you know, we'll go with the gummy worms.
Awesome. We're categorizing gummy bears and gummy worms together.
Yeah.
On the tier list, yeah.
Because you know, this may be a hot take. I was kind of talking to Megan a little bit about this earlier today, but in my most humble opinion, gummies are gummies. They can be sour, right? But at the end of the day, gummies are gummies. And I think next we should go into the Swedish Fish next, right?
Yeah, that makes logical sense.
That's how this conversation came up, right?
So
I feel like literally what makes Swedish Fish that much more special than like any other gummy, you know?
I will answer for you. They are not more special. Compared to gummies, they are worse. That is a hot take. I know that there are a lot of Swedish Fish fans out there. Swedish Fish have nothing on normal gummy bears.
I don't like Swedish Fish, so like I agree with
you.
you.
You're like, fine. I will also say that I chose like my favorite brand. These are not Haribo brand. Also, hot take, Haribo brand gummies are disgusting.
They're overrated. They're hard.
They're hard.
Yeah.
They're gross. So this is my favorite brand of gummies. Yes, I have a favorite brand of those. the Albanese brand because they have really high quality flavors. There's 12 flavors in each package.
I'm gonna have another one.
My favorite. Can you try one of the Gummy Bears?
I will.
The light pink one is my favorite flavor. So the light pink one is the grapefruit flavor. I think it's the best. It's just... There's like a satisfying chew. It's not too hard like the Haribo gummies. And the flavorings that they use
comes
are
after.
Really high quality.
Yeah.
It's probably not all natural, but that's okay.
I mean, is anything on here all natural?
Sometimes you need a little red number 5 and like yellow. So I'm gonna say.
Wow, man, I'm gonna have another gummy bear, dude, because like. Wow.
Think again.
I don't have anything bad to say about gummies, you know. I will say that I don't really care for sour gummies.
That is a hot take, but I agree with it.
Like, why would you want to ruin? You know, we'll throw in a disclaimer here too.
Yeah.
The opinions said on this live cast are
do not reflect the beliefs and opinions of the college's 910 activities office, of College 9 or College 10, or the University of California, Santa Cruz, or the UC system as a whole.
They are strictly our own.
Our own opinions.
As individual people. But no, like, why would you ruin the delicious like softness and like sweetness of a gummy with like something that's gonna make you pucker up? You know, I'm like, cool, but it's not for me.
I feel like based on our reactions to this is gonna land higher than I ever thought it would.
No, definitely.
This is like high
that's
for
borderline.
me.
Okay, I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm not gonna call it
borderline like S as like borderline S tier. For me.
I'm saying like B tier, or no, not B tier, like A tier. I don't know if we're in S tier yet.
If anything, for me right now, that's like on the edge of S tier. You know what I mean? It's definitely A.
Yeah, I feel comfortable putting that in A.
Depending.
I will also have a gummy worm for the sake of you people out there. I'm sure you want me to have one.
There's some good gummy bears, dude.
These are amazing. All right.
Now time for the Swedish fish.
Oh goodness. Yeah.
Have you had Swedish fish before?
I have friends who are also really big fans of these, and I just don't understand. I just do not think these are very good. I'm sorry for all the people who are watching this and disagree. Once again, scroll back like 45 seconds to hear the disclaimer.
Well, we'll also throw a disclaimer. We'll throw all our disclaimers in the description of the video, so don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Tim. Let's see. So, already like right off the bat, this doesn't feel like a gummy, you know?
It feels like a toy that you would get in like when you go to Goodwill and they have those like the thing you put the quarter in and you can get like one of those like slap hand toys that are like sticky. Feels like that.
It's a lot more sticky on the it's a lot more sticky like on my teeth than the good gummies.
Yeah.
I will say I like that artificial flavor, you know.
Didn't you say that you like the flavor of like cough syrup before?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah. Backstory. I've like, it's kind of like some people know that I really like the artificial flavors of like just stuff, whether it be like artificial like grape flavoring or like artificial cherry flavoring too and banana flavor. That straight up tastes almost like good cough medicine.
It tastes like children's cherry Tylenol.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
I'm telling you, I'm just on it with the analogies today.
That's like it's like almost a perfect way to describe it. But
but
don't really care for the stickiness and how like annoying it is to try and like pull it off my teeth. You know?
Yeah, I don't have anything to add to this conversation. I do not like these. These are low for me.
Low. Yeah. Definitely low. Sorry, Swedish Fish. Yeah, the flavor there is not. It's not enough to save it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I'm going to kindly ask you to give me a bag of asteroids
as
a salty a substitute for all the sugar that we're clearly this is the healthiest choice that we've gotten as a palate cleanser. But also it's spooky.
Let's see.
Sean's gonna make himself another cup of tea.
I'm gonna make another cup of tea. And as we do this little break, have we been getting any how many live viewers have we gotten? Has it just been Cam?
We have 1 view right now, and we have 3 concurrent. I don't know how these things work or whatever. But yeah, we got these from the store as well because they had it in like a spooky pack. So tell me if y'all have ever seen people giving these out. I don't think I've ever seen a house giving out snack bags of Cheetos asteroids. But these look very spooky and they look very cute. It's like the size of my hand.
I've seen
pretzels.
I've seen
toothbrushes.
And those famous Amos.
Bags of cookies.
But I've never seen like Cheetos or like straight up like Lay's type chips, you know?
Mm-hmm. I feel like I probably have seen Lay's chips. Like someone just went to Costco and got like a 60 pack of the single serving chips, and
yeah,
I've probably seen that, but I've never seen these.
Yeah. We're not putting that on the tier list, are
no.
we? Oh, right. I had to stop and think. We're in palate cleansing mode.
Yeah, palate cleansing.
Let's see. So while we're on this, let's go through what we've done so far. I guess. Here, I'll go through and well, actually, we've been keeping like note on our separate things. So, let me clear my throat. We'll start with the peanut M&Ms. I had the peanut M&Ms like in the middle, like the middle of the middle, just because they're kind of. I feel like they're basic, you know. Mm-hmm. But as we're trying more things and a lot more stuff is going into the middle, for me at least, it's definitely gone like up a little bit.
Really?
In my humble tier listing opinion. What about you?
I think initially I noted it as mid-low, and it's kind of staying mid-low for me.
Low for sure. And then we did the Whoppers, which was a concept. It's like milk.
Malted milk. Crunchy malted milk in a delicious chocolate coat.
I put that in the middle, and I feel like that definitely, or at least for me, is still a middle thing.
For me, with lots of bias in my life, that's a mid-high for me. Depending on how other things go, it might go into high. But I'm sure Sean will temper out all of my preferences.
I'll go back and I'll change it afterwards, you know. And then next we did the Reeses Pieces, which is I put those mid, just because like.
You're still like the concept is a little bit too close to M&M, but it's just not in the same.
Yeah.
Again, bias, mid-high, staying mid-high for me.
Then with the high chews, I have those at mid-high. Those are staying at mid-high for me. High, well at least, yeah, mid-high. I don't have anything else to say to that. You have anything?
I think I agreed with you mid-high, but as we eat more things, I've become a little bit disillusioned.
And you're feeling like dropping it down a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Fair enough. The Marshmallows. This was one of the ones where
I feel comfortable putting this in low.
Yeah.
I'll just say it.
Yeah. Like at first it was like mid-low for me, but then now that we're like trying actual stuff, it's definitely dropped to one of the lower echelons of candy tier listing. Just because like alone it's weird. No, it's like it's a concept on its own. But maybe on the top of something it'd be really good.
Mm-hmm.
Milk Duds, mid-low.
Mid-low. Possibly low.
Junior Mints.
I really thought I would like them more, but it's been years since I've had them, so I'm saying mid-low to low.
Same. As well, I agree with the low thing. Just like it doesn't work for me. You know, that the mint chocolate, I know that it works for a lot of people and it's really common, but it doesn't work. It just really doesn't work for me. Candy corn, have that at middle of the middle.
Middle of the middle, yeah, I can agree with that.
And then licorice.
Dead last.
Then gummies.
So low on the tier list that it's basically in the Dead Sea.
It's like off the tier list. There's
no place for it
a hidden
here.
spot on the tier list that's like off screen. And then licorice. Wait, no, we had licorice just now. The gummies, which we're lumping the worms and the
worms and bears are together, but I feel comfortable putting those like A to S tier.
A to S tier
for so far.
Yes. Oh, sorry if you heard that. You definitely heard that. But yeah, gummies. They're so hard to mess up unless they're like
you get them from Haribo, which
and it's like,
for some reason is the most popular brand out there.
And then Swedish Fish.
Mid-low to low.
No. Nope. Okay, so after a fair amount of chit chat, talk shop.
What would we say?
It's about
reconvening.
Yeah, we're gonna bring it back. We're gonna rally it back together, and I think Megan is gonna pick something that we can dive into next.
I'm gonna do something a little controversial here. Let's go for the Mike and Ike and the hot tamales at the same time, because for whatever, like, they're made by the same company and they also have like the same shape.
So, oh, they are made by the same company.
I only put that together today when I was like setting things, because I would open them this way. They have like a push tab, or maybe the.
There's a push tab.
I only did this by exploring, like right now. But yeah, I only put that to, like, okay, because I was looking at the...
I was about to open the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just looking at the art style of packaging. I'm like, oh, I bet they're made by the same people.
They look very similar, so I'm going to take 2 of these, and then...
I like these a lot more than I thought I would. Wow.
They're like cinnamony, right?
Yeah, they're cinnamon flavored, like gummies.
If I could, yeah. Okay. So, I think this one. Okay, I kind of forgot which one is which, but
like roulette. You'll know. So.
That one's a Mike and Ike. That one wasn't Mike and Ike.
I will say, just for like the design of their packaging is beautiful, very eye-catching. Mm-hmm. And have you seen the barcode on this? Look at the barcode. Oh, maybe not that one. Look at this one. Ah! But yeah, look at the barcode. So it's like the Mike and Ike name that they stretch it out and turn it into a barcode.
That's cute.
It's so cute.
Wow.
They've had 3 hot tamales.
Okay, so compare the two. Right? Do you like the hot tamales more than the
I don't know yet.
Okay, so in my opinion, humble opinion again. I think the cinnamon flavor of the hot tamales are like, it's good, right? It's like just the perfect amount of
heat and
heat
like warmth.
And warmth, but it's still sweet because it's cinnamon, right?
Yeah.
But I do like the Mike and Ike a lot because it's like, I feel like it's another one of those things, like especially at like a movie theater or movie theater. Remember those? Jeez.
Who?
But it's like another one of those staple candies, I feel. You know?
I feel like it's a staple candy, but I don't know if many people like them. It's like part of the mom and dad tax when you go trick-or-treating.
Okay.
Mom and dad tax is in like when you're done trick-or-treating and you're sorting out your candy. Mom and dad take like your Mike and Ike's, your Butterfingers, and your coconut-based things. Mom and dad tax.
You take this. Are those like the older like adult candies or something?
I think so. My mom really enjoys Butterfinger.
The more acquired.
But now
taste.
that I'm older, I also appreciate a good Butterfinger. So now,
okay, fair enough.
Maybe it's gonna turn into the older cousin auntie tax. Whenever kids go back to trick or treating, that is.
Yeah, no, definitely. Do you want to rank Mike and Ike and hot tamales together, or do you want to rank them separately?
I think right now we'll just say which one we preferred, but we'll rank them together.
Okay.
I think I prefer the hot tamales.
I definitely prefer the Mike and Ike.
I do appreciate the fruit flavors on these. Like, it's very nice, but like I had like some type of like visceral reaction to the hot tamales. Not that I was like, not my tongue was closing up, thankfully, but maybe next time.
The next bullet journal live stream.
Megan, yeah, it's gonna be my allergies / I'll be drawing with EpiPens.
Okay, so I'm gonna put Mike / tamale. I'll put that. I'll go like mid high.
Mid high.
Like definitely up in the upper half of the tier list.
I feel that. All right. So now that we've had something good, let's go to something that me and Sean don't prefer. Tootsie Rolls. I'm
gonna tell you like right now, I'm not gonna be able to like eat this, like all at least right now, because these, man, boy, I'm not like, this used to be one of my favorite candies, and then it's like it gets annoying to like eat, you know.
But something about it is so endearing.
I don't even know what a Tootsie Roll is. Like,
okay. To be fair, I don't either. I feel like it's some type of chocolate fondant. But yeah. It's like like, I don't want to disrespect Haichu like that. I was gonna say it's Haichu adjacent, but it's really not.
It's don't know.
Like, they're not even in the same neighborhood. No. It's fine.
You can't compare the two. You can't compare the two. They're different. But
and I hit you
one is definitely better.
Yeah, one is. We personally prefer one over the other. I think.
Sorry, Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah.
It is one of those things that like is always always there, you know.
Yeah, I was telling Sean that like, Tootsie Rolls are basically the default candy of middle school and elementary school teachers when they need things to throw at their kids from behind the projectors, like when they're working on math projectors.
I can feel the sugar like going through me. I'm like, as I put my mug down, it was like,
it's doing the stick to your teeth thing, but I will say I did eat the whole thing.
Fair enough. I'm gonna say that's like, it's closer to me. It's closer to the middle, but it's still on the bottom half for me.
For me, I would put this in like mid-high.
Mid-high, okay.
But I don't know, something about it. It's just so charming and nostalgic.
Yeah, it's like it's very reminiscent. Okay, I will give it that. I agree with you there.
Like
I'll bump it to like, if anything, the middle for me.
Yeah,
because
okay.
Of the nostalgia
like,
factor. Yeah.
Okay. Well then, in that case, you want to take us to...
You will.
Our last...
Sir, is this really our last
Our
one?
last two.
Our last
so
two.
Between Skittles and
right.
cotton candy.
Well. Here.
Oh, well, technically three.
Technically three, yeah. So, let's
I discounted the cookies.
Let's go with the cotton candy first, actually.
The fluffy stuff. Yeah. Fluffy stuff, cotton candy. This is sour apple flavor. I've never seen sour apple flavored cotton candy. Cotton candy reminds me of going to like the roller rink when I was in elementary school. That's like such a niche thing to like. That's just. I feel like that's a very niche. Suburban memory.
I'd say it's niche.
Do you have like a roller skating rink in your? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. In your neighborhood, yeah. It's a very suburban memory.
A county, like the county fair, though. Mm-hmm. You know. Wow. It's been so long since I had cotton candy. Let's see. We'll put this right there.
Oh man. I dig this. The flavor is actually really nice, in my opinion.
It tastes almost like a Jolly Rancher.
Mm. That's going in the top half for me, maybe top third.
I think that's top third, definitely. Because like, man, that
flavor is so nice. Like, do I care? Like,
do I try to have it like often?
Yeah.
No?
But I'm trying to say, if it was in any other format, would I enjoy it more? I don't think so. Like, if this was what sour apple Jolly Ranchers tasted like, I don't think I would enjoy it as much.
Mm. Okay,
like
that's fair enough.
Like the cotton candy eating experience is very important here.
And like, I don't want to like take it apart, like take it out of the bag and like stretch it because it's like.
It's sticky.
I guess the gimme thing of this is it's supposed to be like a spider web, right?
I don't know if it's supposed to be a spider web or it's just like clever marketing.
Either way, it worked. It caught one of our eyes.
Yeah. We said spooky, buy it.
Yeah, I'd say definitely upper third at least.
Yeah. All right. So are we moving on to our last boxed item and then we'll hit the sugar cookies?
Yeah, we'll hit the sugar cookies, which
we've been saving for last for no particular reason.
No idea why.
It just ended up that way.
Where they're gonna end up on the list, you know, they're just the last things.
I'm struggling to open boxes because my nails are long. So this is double packaging. Kind of marks off.
Wow.
Yeah, like what purpose does this serve to have it in a bag and a box?
Skittles.
That I can't open. Thanks, Skittles people.
Fix your bag, Skittles. Okay. Megan had to use scissors for that one. Okay.
Here, I'm gonna pour it into a bowl.
Skittles. Oh, thank you.
I will say, initially, I thought that these were gonna land low for me, but they're actually quite nice. They're nicer than I remember.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know how that happened.
I used to not like Skittles. Cause I don't know why actually. I don't know. Maybe I think it's the fact that like M&Ms and Skittles were always like, or I always saw them as two like equivalents.
Yeah, they're like visually similar.
Yeah. And I guess the idea of like, again, kind of like with the Reeses Pieces, like it looks like an M&M.
It should be like one.
It should be like one. Right? But like having that variety of options and choices, or whatever illusion of choice we have when it comes to candy, right?
Yeah, everything's owned by 2 companies.
Yeah. I will say that like that Skittles flavor is like so distinct. You know, like if something tastes like a Skittle, if something tastes like that, I'm gonna be like, oh, it tastes like a Skittle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I know that flavor. Like I don't know how else to describe it other than, oh, it tastes like a Skittle. Maybe that's just capitalism. I don't know.
Probably. Indoctrination from either owned by Nestle or Mars. Mars. I don't know. Like... It's better than I thought it would be, but it still doesn't wow me.
Fair enough. I'd say middle, like top half of the tier list. At least top half.
I'll place it in the 3rd quartile. Is that how one? No. 2nd quartile.
2nd quartile?
So like
from the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I took stats 3 years ago.
Fun. And
no.
With that, moving on to
the finale.
The finale.
The showstopper. The contentious.
The sugar cookies.
The ultra processed industrial revolution sugar cookies.
Take your pick first.
I'm gonna take the one with the most sprinkles. So yeah, Sean and we had like a conversation about these over the past couple days. I for a long time thought I didn't like these.
Wrong.
And then I had a friend who was really into these, and he was like, "If you're shaking, I can see you shaking."
You can see me shaking from the sugar?
I think so.
Yeah. A little. It's a lot of sugar.
But yeah, one of my friends from back home loves these, and he would ask for these for like his birthday. Like from multiple people, he would just ask for boxes of these. And I never got it. And I had one a couple of days ago, and it must have been like at least 4 years since I've had one, and it hit differently. Like it hit different, folks.
This is like peak nostalgia, like snack that is not the healthiest for you, like by a long run. But hold on.
Business to attend to. Something like,
wow.
It doesn't make sense that there's a cookie that has this texture.
It's like a cookie cake, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's like a really sucky, a really bad cake, because it's not like fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
It's more so like
it's like dense,
flaky, dense, layery stuff. But oh my.
I want to try it without the frosting and see what it tastes like myself.
Dry? Maybe dry?
It literally tastes like nothing. So all the flavor is coming from the icing. Yeah, I'm starting to shake too. I just noticed it.
Join the sugar.
Yeah.
This is the sugar rush.
This
is the sugar rush.
Vega says, "Oh my gosh, those cookies are my favorite." And then Oscar says, "I went from disliking sugar cookies to liking them, and then disliking them again. Maybe after this stream, I will just not eat sugar for a couple months."
No, like after this stream, I'm definitely gonna like have to.
Yeah, we have to make
cleanse. We're gonna have to like.
We're gonna slowly.
Yeah.
Make sure that this doesn't go to waste, because that would just be very unfortunate.
This will definitely not go to waste. Made a disclaimer in the beginning of the stream. We'll like I said earlier, I said this also, that we should probably like include the disclaimers that we said in the description.
So. Yeah. We'll fix it in post, lady. Like we'll fix it in post. It's fine.
Oh man.
See, now that I'm like, oh yeah, the cookie doesn't actually taste like anything. It's just the frosting. I've went around and just eaten the cookie bits. I don't know what logic that's about.
What if we're just like sugared out right now? You know? Like the cookie does taste like something, but since we've had so much sugar in the past like hour, We've been eating candy for an hour. We've had. I forget where I was going with that. But wait, no. Since we've had so much sugar in the past hour, what if it's just like we've lost our sense of like sugar taste?
We've been desensitized.
Yeah.
Palate cleanser.
I mean, I've been drinking my tea, so I mean, I'm not like. Ow. I'm gonna have to wipe the table too. If there's anything that is definitely S tier,
might be these.
I think these are S tier.
Okay, now that I've cleansed my palate with cheesy asteroids, it does taste like something. So thank you for suggesting that, Sean.
Mm-hmm.
As I stuff cheese balls down in my mouth.
Okay. Okay, yeah, sure, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. This is what adults do.
Yeah, what adults do is eat candy for dinner and buy deluxe Lego sets. But no 5-year-old is gonna afford any of that.
There's no 5-year-old is gonna be able to build that, like
logically.
No, at least alone. Like maybe they get help from like a parent or something. But to build that alone, wow, amazing. That kid, I don't know, future engineer or something.
Yeah. Cheers to you, kid.
Mm-hmm. I don't know about you, Megan. I'm like, I can feel this. Like,
I can see through time.
Yeah. I feel like I'm zooming right now. But
there's plenty to do on Monday.
Hmm. Okay. So now that we've like had all of our things that we're gonna be ranking, I think now would be a great time to switch over to the
creation station.
To the creation station, and to put together an actual list that we're gonna share to like the Discord or whatever after. If you're watching this and you happen to not be on the Discord, we have a Discord server for colleges 9 and 10. Feel free to ask, I don't know, get in contact with one of us somehow. Or like, I don't know.
Maybe... We have a feedback form in the description, so if you have any, you can fill that out and leave a comment telling us, hey, I'm not in the Discord, could I get an invite?
And we'll get that sorted out for you. But as I said, I think now we're going to switch over to the station and we're going to put together a tier list with our rankings of the candy. So,
are we moving the mic over there or are we pivoting to this?
Well, I have my mic set up to it.
Okay, cool.
So, yes. Let me get this. Wait. You want to just like pull up?
Indeed, I shall. I was gonna wait until you switch the scene so I don't have to like awkwardly.
Yeah, I will switch the scene right now. Boom. Do you want to get your laptop?
Yeah.
So we can like still kind of see. Cool. So now we are at the creation station. As you can see, it's kind of spooky. We have the trick or treat thing today. But we are going to wait, I have to turn this up, right? Almost forgot. Okay. So, okay, I guess we'll just get started. peanut M&Ms.
Man, now that we're here,
So for me, I had the peanut M&Ms like in the middle of the middle. So like, definitely C, you know?
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Okay, and then now we had Whoppers? Whoppers?
Yeah.
Where are the Whoppers? There they are. Oh wait, I have to... Whoppers I had in the middle.
I kind of want to put them in B, personally.
Is there any particular reason why? Here, actually, no. Here, let's go through and we'll do that. We'll put them on the list and then we'll yeah.
Great.
Okay, and then Reese's Pieces, mid-high. Mid-high? Mid-high. I'd say like, I think, sure. So
I'm
also
comfortable with either, honestly.
Okay. For this, we limited each thing to
yeah, each tier will have 3
max 3.
Yeah, maximum 3.
Okay, and then high chews. Where did the high chew go? There it is. So
I feel like you want to put Haichu in S tier, but maybe not.
I was thinking like either A or B, but leaning more towards A.
Yeah, I was thinking that you were gonna lean towards S, and I was leaning towards A. So
we agree on A. So we agree on
A.
Okay, so the Marshmallows, mid-low.
After trying everything else,
where are they? Oh, here you go.
After trying everything else, I'm like, this might be an F tier.
Sure, we'll put it there.
Because we're ranking it as an individual component.
Yeah.
Because we agree that if we put
that's
it
the
into
thing
something else, it would be nicer.
It would probably okay. So yeah, F tier. Our first F tier.
Congratulations,
Congratulations,
people, with your clever marketing and very
pumpkin
kitschy,
pie. Pumpkin
minimalistic
pies,
packaging.
Okay, Milk Duds.
Milk Duds, for me, they might end up in F.
Really?
Yeah. Like the combination of the 2 components and also
Oh, that was the one where I was like
there's no point
chocolate
to the chocolate
just melt.
in this.
Yeah, okay.
Like,
I'm gonna have
combined
to,
with the texture, I was just not.
I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one again. Let's see. Okay, Junior Mints. I had that low.
Yeah.
Maybe like
I, as a mint fan, I thought this was gonna end up like mid, but like
I'll give it an E.
Put this in like D or E.
Yeah, D or E. Let's see. Let's put it in. We'll put it in D for now.
And then if it needs to drop, it'll drop.
So let's see. Next was the candy corn. That was, I think we agreed on like middle of the middle. Yeah.
It's not a great candy objectively, but the spooky points really bump it up.
It gets spooky points, and it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, I think I said this earlier during the stream, but I was like, when I think just like sweet, like candy, that generic flavor, it's like candy corn is that generic flavor. Mm-hmm. So the spookiness bumps it up to a C. Licorice.
Dead freaking last.
You know, I honestly didn't think we'd have, also, that's red licorice. I don't really care too much for red licorice either, but
let's hear
the
some
licorice
red
that
vines and Twitter and Twizzlers comments. I think they're both garbage.
Okay, next the gummies. I want to put the gummies in S tier. I'm not gonna lie.
I will put the gummies because I enjoy this brand in S tier.
Okay, so this particular
this particular brand was perfect. The flavors are awesome. I really
and also
appreciate them.
We're putting the remember we lumped the
Gummy Bears,
and the gummy worms in the same thing.
Yeah.
So next, Swedish fish.
This is gonna be in the lower.
Yeah, it's definitely an E. I want to put an F, but we're limiting. Unless you want to switch one of them.
I don't think anything in F is worth promoting to E, so I feel comfortable putting Swedish fish in E.
So next, the Mike and Ike's and hot tamales. So I had that in upper half. So like I'm cool to put that in either C or B.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to put hot tamales in B and then Mike and Ike's in C?
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, just because like partially because hot tamales I feel like it brings something special because it's not just like a sweet candy, right?
It's not like a fruit flavor or a chocolate flavor. Yeah. It's very unique.
But that is not to say that Mike and Ike is not good. Let's see, so Tootsie Rolls. So I had Tootsie Rolls in middle of the middle. But I mean, I don't feel like if we were to move one down from C to make space for the Tootsie Roll, I would say that we move the candy corn down. If not, then we put Tootsie Roll at D.
I was gonna say move Mike and Ike's down.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Stay hydrated, folks.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Thank you so much for redeeming those channel points.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with friends that you don't have.
What was I doing? Let's see. Tootsie Rolls. You know what? Here, we're gonna break the rules. We're putting Tootsie Roll. Okay, so like how, like if we weren't limiting this to three per, would you keep Mike and Ike at C and then just have Tootsie Roll also in C?
I suppose.
We're gonna break the rules. We're gonna break the rules. We're breaking barriers, you know. That's what we do.
We didn't prefer it, but we have respect for the Tootsie Roll.
Yeah.
With mad nostalgia points, Tootsie
Roll
comes.
Major nostalgia points for the Tootsie Roll. So then now we have the cotton candy, which I had in the upper third.
I feel comfortable putting it in S tier. I'm just gonna say it.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Let's see.
Like the eating experience was so enjoyable. The flavor was amazing.
Gotta find it first.
Yeah. Wait.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you know, I will agree with that.
I think both of us were surprised by that.
Yeah.
Because bagged cotton candy doesn't
strike me as something that would be like good, but it tasted fine. You know, it reminded me, it took me back to like that county fair type thing, you know? So another nostalgia points thing. Let's see, and then Skittles top half for sure. I'm thinking Skittles are either A or B because it can't take the S spot.
Here's a hot take. I was gonna put it in D tier.
In D tier?
Yeah.
What was the reasoning behind any particular reason behind that?
I know it's such an iconic candy, like you said. It's one of the candies that if you have a flavor similar, you'd say, "Oh, this tastes like a Skittle." That being said, I wasn't very impressed by the flavor, and it wasn't super impactful for me. Like it's been a while since I've had Skittles, and I didn't have any like visceral reaction to it. I wasn't wowed.
For sure. How about I
click with me?
How about I meet you halfway
and throw it in C?
We throw it in C as well.
Man, I feel like now we should move something.
Okay, which one should we move? I feel like we should move the. I feel like we should move the.
Here, let's say which. Once you decide which one you want to move, we'll say it on the count of 3.
Okay. Yeah.
Ready?
Okay, I got it.
1, 2, 3.
Candy
Mike
corn.
and Ike.
I knew it. I knew you'd want to move that one. Let's see. Okay. Let's. I'm gonna compromise. We're gonna move the Mike and Ike's. Let the record show that Megan. This is Megan's doing.
Let the record show that Megan did not coerce him into moving it.
I'm gonna move it. Okay.
Grudgingly moves it.
Okay. And that saves the literal best for last.
Oh man.
Let me find it.
I feel so happy right now,
folks. The
folks.
sugar in my system right now is just like not allowing me to see what's right in front of me. So bear with me, please. Whoa. You know what? These are gonna bother me. I'm gonna move these over. Let's see. That is the Skittles and Tootsie Rolls. Clear that. Move Tootsie Roll over. And then Skittles. Boom. And I think that's a pretty decent looking tier list. I'm not gonna lie. I
feel like if we posted this though, people would get like, what do you think people would get most upset about? I think the Haichu, the Whoppers and the tamales would be very contentious.
Really? I feel like the cotton candy would be like one of the questionable things. But like, I don't know. It's like, again, it's that nostalgia. Like a lot of that, the rankings I feel for like what a handful of these came from like a majority of like that nostalgia feeling where it's like, oh, it's not the best flavor, but like it makes me feel like a certain way, you know, about the past or whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that actually works both ways because the Junior Mints, I remember eating as a kid, and now that I had them, they don't live up to the expectation. So like that dropped it. Because I initially thought Junior Mints for me would end up in S tier.
Mm-hmm.
What a
concepts
what a
nonetheless.
fall from grace.
Okay, so we're gonna go as we start to wrap up the stream here. As we hit the 5-minute warning, we're just gonna
close ranks.
We're gonna close and we're gonna review what each of our ranks are for the candies and snacks. So coming in at dead last at the F tier is the.
Are they tied for last, or is there a tier
tied.
within?
They're not tied. They were on the same team. So we got the Smashmallow pumpkin pie flavored Smashmallows. I think those are Milk Duds and Licorice. Specifically the black licorice. I don't know why. It's just why is that a thing? And then next on the tier list we have Swedish Fish coming in at E. It's just such like a weirdly sticky like.
Yeah,
thing.
It's like there's a thick, dry crust on the outside, but the inside is still like jellied and sticky, and it also sticks to your teeth in a very strange way.
That is weird. It's just I don't why do you enjoy that? Coming in at the D tier.
Not that we're judging.
Coming in at the D tier, we have Junior Mints and Mike and Ike's, which I feel a certain way about that, but I compromise. We make compromises. Coming in at the middle of the middle, at the C tier, we got peanut M&Ms, candy corn, the Tootsie Roll, and Skittles.
Indeed, we do.
At middle of the middle, nothing else to say about that. In the B tier, starting to get to the upper half of the list, we have Whoppers and hot tamales. I was kind of surprised. I wasn't expecting the Whoppers to taste the way that they did. Like
they have
that
such a
malted
satisfying crunch.
Yeah, the crunch combined with like that sweet like milk flavor because it's still like, to me it still tasted like milk, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
And then the hot tamales are just like, they're good, but it's like a surprise.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh,
it's
is
a
candy.
very polarizing flavor, cinnamon.
Yeah. So that's our B tier, and then at the A tier, second place, the first loser. Right?
Is that a reference to someone?
No. So we have the first loser, the Reese's Pieces and the High Chew. Any thoughts on that?
I'm surprised that you put Reese's Pieces that high, considering that you're not a huge peanut butter fan.
Yep, that was another compromise. Not gonna lie.
Okay. I think maybe as an addendum to this, we'll put our personal tier rank. We'll make our personal tier rankings of this and maybe some other snacks that we also had.
We'll figure something out. We'll figure something out.
Put them somewhere.
It'll be a follow up.
Yeah, we'll have a follow up after all the Halloween sales are over. Follow up.
This is so much sugar. That's like sitting here looking at it and like sitting and just being like, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
like,
I don't
I'm
know
shaking.
if after this I need to go on a run or like pass out.
Okay, before we do either of those, we're gonna bring it back to the S tiers, the top of the top, baby.
The top of the top.
Let's
the
go.
Best of the best.
The best of the
sugary,
best.
Processed
sugary,
garbage.
Delicious. Totally, definitely not good for you in this universe. But we got the Gummy Bears and or Gummy Worms. Wow, they're just like, they're so good. They're hard to miss. You know, like whether it's Halloween, whether it's a movie. You're gonna have another one right now, Megan. That's a lot of sugar. Oh my god.
I have some respect for my body, but now is not the time for that.
So we have the Gummy Bears and the Gummy Worms. Then we got the.
That's my favorite flavor, and you didn't eat it, so.
I did.
Oh, well then now you can have another one. There you
It's
go.
good.
You're
It tastes
my
good.
friend.
It tastes good anyways.
I gave you my favorite one.
But yeah, we got that. Then we have the cotton candy, which really really surprised me, because like Megan said earlier, bagged cotton
candy in concept should not be that high.
But it was, and like it just. I said this like 3 times, I'm sure already, but like it took me back to that time of like county fair. It's like, oh, here's the cotton candy person, just like
rolling it up on a paper cone,
right? And then walking around with like a huge thing of cotton candy the size of like my head, you know.
And then like when you think about it, it's only like 5 grams of sugar.
Because it's all like
it's
aerated.
All air.
But
I feel like if there was an S+ tier.
If there was an S+ tier, the sugar cookies, the store-bought sugar cookies. I can see myself peeking on the audio here. The store-bought sugar cookies are definitely the best of the best. If these had to be like ranked like 1, 2, 3, the sugar cookies would definitely be the top of the top. Number 1, 100%, no doubt. You know.
Yeah.
No question. Terrible for you, you know, not the best. Definitely nowhere like. Well, I mean, everything on this list is just like, you know.
Like, do I love a nice like sea salt chocolate chip cookie from Companion Bake Shop? Absolutely. This is just a different type of cookie.
Yeah. But yeah.
I think with that, we've closed ranks, and we've reached.
That wraps up our stream that we had set up for today. Are there any closing remarks that you'd like to add?
I think hopefully y'all are staying safe on this virtual Halloween. If you'd like, check out the description for our incoming disclaimers and our voting website and our feedback form if you'd like to give us any feedback or ask for an invite for the college's 9 and 10 Discord.
Yeah. I don't have anything else to add. I think that was an excellent way to end the stream. But thank you guys so much for watching, and be sure to tune in to the College's 9 and 10 YouTube channel for other content like this.
Yeah, we have
lots
of live streams coming up, food content coming up, other fun things behind the scenes of what we do. So yeah.
Cool. Thank you, everyone. Have a safe and sanitized Halloween, and be sure to practice socially distancing. Wash your hands.
Wear your masks.
And
stay
wear
hydrated.
your masks. Don't die.
Yeah.
All right. Bye everyone.